Yeah, hey, this is Thump'r with Blue Collar Builders. I asked around here at the show if there was any new innovative products, and Kwikset was mentioned by name. They obviously have a strong market brand already, but I want to turn this over to Dave, who's going to explain to you all why you should be paying attention to Kwikset in the future.
Yes. Thanks. So Kwikset's been around since back in the 1940s. Brand's very well known. And I would say over the last 8 years we've really made a lot of strides in technology, and that's kind of the front and foremost in our product platform, is being a more innovative product for our home builders out here. So one demonstration that we launched a little over 5 years ago was called Smart Key, and it's truly changed the game for us. It now allows a home builder to change from one key, construction key, to the homeowner's key within 30 seconds, and also allows the homeowner at any time to change to a different key for more security purposes. So that's probably been our first innovation, and it's been huge for our industry. And then launching into the home builder tech category 30 days ago has been Kivo, and Kivo is our Bluetooth deadbolt that now makes your phone your key. And by having a iPhone in your pocket or a key fob, it now allows you to touch the lock, lights up blue, and locks my door. And also at the same time I can unlock my door just by having my fob or phone in my hand.
Hey, can you have people understand what key fob means? They might not know what that means.
Yeah, so key fob is the Bluetooth device that talks to the lock by having this fob right here, which has the Bluetooth technology in it. Sync to my deadbolt. It allows me to have access, and on my phone I can actually track who's come in and out of my house, and I can also send an e-key, which means if I'm here in San Francisco, and I need to send somebody on the East Coast in my house, I can actually send them an e-key, and they can have access to my house from that standpoint.
Wow. So how would they actually receive an e-key and apply it?
Yeah, so basically what happens is I can send them a text or an email, and it downloads the app, which I have on my phone, to their phone, and it basically makes their phone turn into their phone, and allows them to have access just as I would.
Okay. So if there was an emergency situation, you wanted to give a one-off where they have access, but you don't want them to have access after that day, how would you go about undoing that?
Yeah, so I'm the owner administrator of my Kivo lock. I can actually make access, deny it, or revoke it to that person once I see that they've been in and out of my house. So I have that ability.
Okay. And you actually know how long they've been in the house. It sends a message to your smartphone that if they're supposed to be out, let's say it's a contractor, you got held up, snowed in at an airport, you still have to give them access because that's when they're scheduled. If they're supposed to be out by 3, you know whether they have or haven't?
Yes, so it'll show me exactly when they unlock the door, and then it'll show me exactly when they lock the door.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to go back and talk about the Smart Key again. You said, you explained what it does, but how is it that it goes? I'm sure there's proprietary information, but how does it actually, the key itself changes configuration to adapt to another key, is what you're saying?
Exactly, yeah. So you'll know it's Smart Key because it has this little notch right there in the cylinder, okay? So I have 2 keys right here. One of these keys works a lock, which for the home builder would be the construction key while the house is being built. And then I have the homeowner's key, which is a different cut, okay? So we manufacture this little tool right here. It's a Learn tool, okay? And so when
Say that again, I had the mic.
So this is the Learn tool, this part right here, okay? With this and the key, it allows me to change it over to a new key. I need the key that works the lock. That's for security purposes. The biggest question we get is, so I can just walk up to here and change it? No, you actually need the key to work it. So let me give you a quick little demonstration. So I've got the construction key right here that's working the lock. I turn the key to 3 o'clock, okay? Take my Learn tool. You'll hear it depress. You'll feel it depress. I now have the lock in Learn mode. I take this key out, and I take the new homeowner key that's a different cut, and I stick it in while the lock is still in Learn mode, and the lock just basically learned the new key. And now the construction key that was working my house no longer works. So I did that within less than 30 seconds, which from a normal standpoint would take me probably a good 20 minutes to change this over. I have to take it off the door, take the pins apart, and it would take me now you saw I was able to do it in less than 30 seconds. And Kwikset, we are the only ones that have this technology on the market today.
Awesome. So this is probably going to be an obvious question. it looks simple. It looks like a little pin can push it in, and so a lot of people are going to be insecure and think they could just get a clothespin or whatever and do that. So is there some kind of affiliate memory on that? The thing that makes it rekey?
Yeah, the biggest component is having the key that works it. Without the key that works the lock, there's no way you can actually get into the lock, into the key, and change it over. So, and if somebody has your key to your house, they're going to be able to get in anyway. So that's really the biggest security factor, is having the key that works the lock.
Awesome. So obviously, Kwikset is pushing innovation for the future. You got these two products. You got also your standard keypad.
Yep.
That's been out for a while, though.
Yeah, this is one of our newer ones that actually launched this year. We changed the size on the interior of it, making it more sleek, more fit to the door. And then the profile of this guy as well has changed. We introduced a new profile to it as well, and you can see it's got this one here is 357. You can hear how quiet the lock is, very quiet.
Do that again.
So right now I'll go ahead and lock it. You're leaving your house at night, so you hear the beep. But as far as the motor driving, very quiet. You hardly could hear anything right there.
Sounds awesome. Hey, Dave, I appreciate the time you spent with us, showing us what Kwikset. Yeah,
Glad to do it. All right.
Kwikset innovation in the future. All right, thanks for joining us.